Hey everyone, welcome back to 25 Sweet Peas. Today I'm very excited for the video because it is a very different video. I'm going to be stamping nail art, which as y'all know, or if you've been around here for a while, I've always done my nail art freehand, but now that I'm running 25 Sweet Peas as my business and everything, I don't necessarily have a ton of time to do nail art on my nails, even though it would be super nice because it'd be really cute like in photography for like my products and things like that, but I really just do not have the time or the patience to do it anymore, so I don't. So Maniology actually reached out and asked if I wanted to try some of their products, and I'm like, I have not had great success with it, like with stamping in general before, but I'm willing to give it a go. So we are working together and I'm really excited about it because they have some really fun plates that very much feel like me and everything that I love and like to promote and stand for and all of that jazz. So I'm really excited to be working with them and showing you guys kind of my stamping progress. So this is in no way a video that's like teaching you how to stamp. It's more of like showing you the first experiences, what I've learned so far, and also like troubleshooting on the scene. Because I feel like when I started like originally trying to do stamping, it never worked, and I would find videos that had like stamping footage and everything, and it like worked on the first go like that. And that was never my case, so I wanted to like make sure I could create videos that were a bit more realistic for a complete newbie, where not everything comes out perfectly and you kind of just have to go with the flow and improvise and learn things as you go. So that is what I'm going to be doing over the next couple of weeks, probably months, where I'm just going to show you like the full process. So some of these videos may end up being a little bit longer than my normal nail videos, but stick with me and we are going to figure out how to stamp properly. I will say, as a bit of a disclaimer for this video, I have tried this now once before and had pretty decent success. However, the footage was super awkward because I just like, I've never filmed stamping and the filming process was a little bit different. So that footage was just like not really usable. So we're redoing it today and I'm really excited to kind of like take you along for the journey. So let's go. First up, let's take you to my little stamping bin. This is basically a little container that I've decided I'm going to put my stamping supplies in. First thing is 100% acetone, which is very important because we need to clean our plates without like additives. We need pure acetone for cleaning our plates, which we'll talk more about later. Then this little tool here, this is a cotton picker, which is fabulous. So you push this little pineapple down and you can pick up your cotton ball. It's brilliant. Where has this been like all of my nail polishing life? Like, it's so smart and it's so cute because I love pineapples. Then I've got some just regular tape here. We're going to be using that to clean our stamper head. Then I've got a nice cleanup brush. You may or may not use a cleanup brush. This is a 105 from Maniology. It's super nice and I did use it on my last go and it worked great. Really like it. It's got a really good defined point, so it does make cleanup really nice and easy. Then next up, we have our plates, and I got to pick a few different plates, and as you could probably guess, just based on my channel, my logo, and everything, it's all going to be beachy plates, and they have a great variety of them. So this is from the starter kit, where it's got some like really simple designs on it. No full patterns or anything, just like individual little pieces. Then we've got the Surfrider foundation plate, which I absolutely love. Also, I'm going to have everything linked down in the description box below, as well as a discount code if you would like it. And then this other plate that has a lot of marine life. I don't know its name, but like I said, the plates will be listed down below. And I absolutely love that plate. It's probably my favorite one so far. Then I've got this. So this is a smudge-free top coat. So this is what we're going to use to like lock in our stamping designs. And then we've got this cute little stamping duo. This came with the starter kit. So it's got your white and then it's also got the smudge-free top coat. So if you buy a starter kit, you get that little like duo. Then I've got this. It just kind of looks like a little plastic card. This is what we're going to use for scraping the polish on our plates. Then I've got the stamping tool, which is really nice. It has like a little lid to keep fuzzies off of it while it's in storage, so to speak. And then I have a set of polishes here. So these polishes are super fun. Super bright. I like them a lot. And There's just a good mixture of colors here. These polishes, however, I will say are only available as a set. You can't buy them individually, which was a bit of a bummer because I really liked, well, I've liked all of them that I've used so far, but this bright neon pink one has a corally tone to it. It's called Rave Babe, and you can't buy it individually. This one, I really like it. So you have to buy the set to get it, which is a bit of a, like I said, a bit of a bummer because I feel like I'm going to go through that one. This blue is also super nice. I'm looking forward to using this for the oceany scenes. It was called Mercury Baseline. And then this one, y'all know, like that is my color. I wear it all the time, and that one is called Transland. So I like to just keep all of my stamping supplies right now in this cute little bin. Maybe it'll have to expand one day, but now I think it's time to go get stamping. Okay, now I am in my nail polish painting space. I've got some paper down to protect my surface. I've got a paper to like scrape the paint on too. And then I'm just gonna make sure I've got all of my supplies like right near me because when we're stamping, we gotta move pretty quick. Also, quick note, make sure your fan is turned off if you have a fan on the room. It'll just make things a little bit easier for you. And I've already painted my nails like the night before. That way I don't have to worry about like denting my nails or anything, but you kind of need to make your nails a little sticky or something like that. That way your designs will actually like adhere to your nails. So far, this is the way I have been doing it, and this is I've been putting on my Orly Bonder rubberized base coat on top of my nail polish. Like on the day that I'm actually going to stamp, it kind of just gives like a really good tacky surface because this base coat is very tacky, and I felt like that's really good. My friend actually suggested that you could like take a top coat and use a makeup sponge and like do that on your nails to make it a little bit tacky, but I couldn't find any of my sponges, so I tried this, and so far it has worked pretty well. So I just go over all of my nails that I want to stamp with that first, and I don't really worry about letting it dry because it dries really fast, so by the time I'm done with the second hand, it's usually already dry on the first hand. Like I said, it has a really tacky texture, so it's also going to be really kind of hard to tell when it's dry. So all in all, I really like this method for it. This is not like an official method or anything. I've just stamped now one other time on myself and then one time on my mom, and this worked great both times. So, you know, if it's working, might as well go with it. So I'm going to do that, give that a few seconds, and just kind of clean the space, make sure I've got all of the necessary tools, and now I've got the cotton picker out. I love this thing. Seriously though, like where has this been like all of the polishing world? I feel like it's so nice. You can just pick up a cotton ball like that. So nice and easy, and then you don't have to worry about fuzzies on your nails. So let's talk about cleaning the plate. So, and I was like preparing to do all of this. I watched like all of Maniology's videos on their YouTube channel, and there's definitely very specific ways you need to do things. Like you need to only use acetone to clean your plates, because if you're using like a non-acetone polish that has additives or something, then you're gonna get like oils and vitamins on your plate, which could potentially ruin your plates. So you definitely want to use only acetone for cleaning your plates. And when it comes to your stamping tool, what you want to do is you actually just want to use like tape or a lint roller or something like that to clean your to clean the stamper. So I've already done it previously, like before I put it up, but I'm decided I'm just going to be in a really good habit. I'm going to do it before I start painting for the day. So I just did that, and I pretty much have all of my tools ready to go. I feel like my base coats are definitely ready to go, and I've picked out my design. So I think I want to do this little wave design. I like the idea that it would be all over my nail, and today I'm going to go ahead and try white. I feel like that would look really cute, but I mean, all of these designs on this plate are so fun. I've not yet done one of these little individual ones, and I really like that one. I feel like that would be cool on my thumb. Also, it very much reminds me of like the WSL logo. So that could be fun to do. Not this upcoming weekend, but like the following weekend, I'm going to a WSL event, so you never know. Let's start with the waves. So I'm going to just go ahead and put the polish on like the top half of the design, and then I'm going to use my scraper and just scrape it across. I feel like I'm still getting the hang of scraping, so I've been doing it twice. Don't know if that's like advised or not. And then I like to roll the stamper on from the side carefully and quickly, and that picked up pretty nicely. So I'm just gonna go and pick out a section and stamp that on to my littlest fingernail. My nails are really short right now too, so I think I can actually get like multiple nails out of one like pickup because of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this opposite corner and do my other hand as well. I like to just roll it onto the nail. Make sure once you've put it on the nail, you do not to remove the stamper. And that actually came out super well. I'm like very happy with that. So now what I need to do is I need to clean off my plate and I need to clean the stamper. So first up, I've grabbed the piece of tape, and you can actually use the tape as well to like clean around your cuticle once you've made sure like the nail is like down on, not the nail, the stamping design is down on your nail. You can use the tape to like clean up the edges. And then I'm just going to use the tape to clean up the stamper head. And that's looking pretty good. Now, next up, I'm going to wipe off my little plasticky card onto the paper. And I'm going to grab the little cotton picker that, like I said, is so handy. I'm going to get it wet with some of the acetone, and I am going to clean the plate. I have found that this cotton picker is just so nice. I can't imagine trying to clean off a plate with like pure acetone and then like not also ruining my nails. I feel like I probably did not get enough acetone on the cotton ball that time though, because I'm getting a very like milky, foggy like look. So let's freshen up that cotton ball. I'm going to go ahead and do that by hand real quick. I feel like I was afraid when I was using the cotton picker that when I tilted it, it was going to like spill everywhere. So I just did it by hand real quick, didn't touch my nails. Now I'm going to use that to like really scrub the plate because this would be really hard to do with like my nails. Okay, that's already looking so much better. Get it really good and clean. Okay, I'm gonna put that aside and let's do the same design again and see what happens. And because this part is gonna be very much like the same, I may edit the video a little bit to make it so you guys aren't sitting here for like ages. But let's just do this one more time for the wavy bits. Is that I have found so far that just filling in half of the stamper, the design is pretty good. And then you just wipe it. Yeah, see, I feel like there was a lot left and I missed a corner. So I'm just gonna do that one more time, and that looks pretty good. Let's see if it picks up. Yes, that one picked up even nicer than the last one. I feel like we got more of the design, so I'm gonna be a bit strategic. I'm gonna look through it, which is why it's off camera. So sorry about that. There we go. Let's like carefully place this on the nail. Roll it around. That looks pretty good. And see those little like flyaway pieces almost? I like to make sure like I just like push them down a bit. And then once I have pushed them down, then you can like go in with the tape and clean off your edges. So let's go do this nail over here too, because again, my nails are really short. So I'm going to get as much as I can out of just this one like design pickup. Could have gone a little closer to the edge there on one side, but oh, I really like that. Like I said, just push down the edges with your fingers and then you can clean up with the tape. I'm going to use the tape right now to clean it off of the stamper head. And I feel like my piece of tape is getting a little full, but I'm going to use it till it's not going to work anymore. Cleaned that up, and now I can kind of go and clean up the cuticle area around my nails. And again, off camera, like I said, there's a learning curve, and I'm learning when it comes to filming stamping. Okay, almost there. There we are. We've got waves on my index and pinky fingers on both hands. Now let's go ahead and try one of the littler designs. I already went ahead and cleaned off my plate, so we're ready to go. I think I'm going to do the one in the circle. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it, but it's really cute. It's got palm trees, it's got the ocean, it's got the sun, like it has everything. Some of my favorite things. So let's just do this design. I feel like I probably went a little heavy with the polish there. Probably didn't need to use that much, but we're learning. I feel like that's just going to be like a tagline now. Now I'm going to try to pick it up off the stamper, press pretty hard, and okay, that transferred. Got a little bit of the words from the one below it, so I would need to clean that off before I use it, but I feel like this design could have transferred a little better. Let me just try it over here and see what I think. It's not bad. I feel like because I am still very new to this, it didn't like pick up everything, but it picked up enough that I'm still okay with it for my other hand. So I was careful. I did not get the words on my nails because my nails are super short. And we're just going to clean that and we're going to do it again and try to do it hopefully a bit more full coverage. So we got those words on there. So I'm just going to clean them up, clean them off. And then we're going to go ahead and do the same little design again and do my other hand. So kind of like symmetrical. I don't always put art on both hands when I was doing it like hand painted because I'm not ambidextrous. That would take a lot of time and patience, and I usually painted my nails at night, so it was like towards the end of the day, and by the time I was done with one hand, I was ready to be done oftentimes. But stamping, I feel like I'm gonna go ahead and try to do both hands because it goes a lot quicker. Even though you do have to like clean your plate each time, it still goes a lot quicker. So let's try this again. I'm going to make sure I've got every part of the design fully covered with the white. Once to like scrape it. Okay. That already looks better than last time, I feel like. So I'm going to pick it up. I feel like with the little solo designs, it doesn't matter which way you have your stamper head. I did pick up some of the other designs, so I'm going to pull that off really quick because it was kind of close to the design that we're actually going to stamp. So now I'm going to do this. And again, I'm going to try to get better about putting this on camera. We're learning. I try to center it as much as I could. I'm not the best at centering things and I'm not working with a ton of space, but that transferred really well. That looks pretty good. We only have a few lines that are a little like lacking, but I'm very content with that. I think for my accent finger there, I think I'm just gonna like skip it and I think I'll just put like a sparkly something on it for the full on manicure because I'm not really sure what I want to stamp next. But I do need to do my thumbs because my thumbs are in a lot of video content for my brand and everything, so I kind of want them to look neat. And we've got some really fun plates on here, designs on this plate that say different things. So we're gonna try our hand at maybe stamping something with words. So one of them says respect the locals and it's got a hammerhead shark. How fabulous. One says don't trash our ocean, save a whale, pass up plastic, love the ocean, keep the sea plastic free, more ocean, less plastic, protect our coast, save the ocean, save sea life, stop plastic pollution, and save the coral reef. Yes, I love all of these. These are like mottos. I'm going to go ahead and try the save the ocean one because it has a manta ray and I love manta rays. Like they're just so pretty and they've been spotted a lot recently around me. So I just have them on the brain. So I feel like I'm going to stamp that guy. And that didn't transfer super well, so I think I'm gonna try that one again. Definitely feel like you can't really make out the words, and because it does say save the ocean, I feel like I would like that to transfer. So I'm just gonna pick that off, clean things up again, and try this again because like I said, I really like the message here, and because of what my nails are doing on a regular basis, I feel like it's nice to have this little like subtle message. So I'm going to make sure I definitely get the text covered right off the bat. Then I'm going to scrape it off again. And okay, that looks really good from this point of view. I'm going to do it twice just to make sure I got everything. We're just going to pick it up real quick. Okay, that one picked up a lot better. I've got a little excess from a different design. So like I said, I'm going to pick that off with some tape. And I'm just going to place this on my thumb. Let's see if I can get this here centered. I'm really just not good at centering things. Okay, that came out pretty well. I feel like some of the details on the actual manta ray are a bit lost, but we are working with something super small, so that it is to be expected. But now that we're done, it's time to clean the plate once again. So when you are stamping, you are doing a lot of cleaning, I feel like. You do spend a lot of time doing that, but in the end, it's worth it. And we want to take care of the products as well. And I think the last thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and do off camera, and that is actually stamp the little surfboards. So let me go do that. Okay, I'll go ahead and show you a little bit of a time lapse. This one took me a few tries, but I absolutely love this design. It is so cute. It's got two surfboards, a little hibiscus. They're hanging out on the beach, and I just feel like that's very lovely. And once you're done stamping all of your nails, I feel like the first nail that you already did is certainly dry. So now it is time to put on our smudge-free top coat. So I'm using the one that Maniology has in their shop. So I feel like that's the only one I would trust right now. I'm just going to go ahead and lightly do that on all of my stamped nails. As you can see, I added some glitter, but then after like I was done with the video, I decided I didn't like that glitter and I took it off and tried a different one. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and top coat all of my stamped designs, and once I let the smudge free top coat dry, I do go ahead and put on my own top coat that gives that real shine and like a full finished feel, because I don't feel like this one gives me the same sort of like finish that I am used to in my normal top coat that I use, but I understand the need for it because we know it's not going to smear the design that we just spent like a lot of time working on, because it's like one of the worst things with nail art is like doing all this like nail art and then putting on a top coat only for it to like smear and ruin everything. That is not fun. I've done that many a times. So if I can avoid it at any cost, I'm going to do that. And that's what I've done here by using this top coat. And then in the end, when that's all dry, I like to go ahead and use the Naked Manicure Glossy Seal by Zoya. That's been my like go-to top coat recently. But that is it. So that was like the full process of doing my, I guess, second attempt at stamping on myself. And I feel like it came out very, very well. I feel like the first time I ever stamped, I never had this sort of success. So I'm very excited to see like where this could go. I know there's like reverse stamping. There's so much to learn, and I'm so excited to take you guys along on the journey as well. And because I am working with Maniology, they have shared an affiliate code with me for me to share with you. So you guys can save 10% off of your purchase on the Maniology site with the code Sweetpeas in all caps. I will have that in the description box below, as well as a link to their shop so you can get to everything very quickly. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this very different sort of experimental video. And I'm looking forward to sharing more where maybe it won't be as long, but we'll still talk through the process. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and definitely check out the description box below. Feel free to use the 10% off code. I feel like the holidays are coming up, and this would be such a fun like gift to give someone, because there is also a ton of videos on the Maniology YouTube channel that like walk you through the do's and the don'ts, and it's just like kind of fun once you're actually like getting it actually done. It's very fun and very satisfying to have like the art on your nails. So that is it for this video. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye!